All right, lads, I knew this day would come. Prophecy and all that, innit? I've set up a cover story where I talk about giving all my money to different companies so they can all do different things and they can hide it and I can have it back later. Or at least most of it. You've got to lose a little bit to make it look realistic. So I've teed it up, knock it out of the park. We saved this one for 2,000 years.
Ultimately, all of those funds will be used for church purposes.
Okay, starting with a foreigner. They're not always rich, that's okay. Bit more personable. People might get down with it.
So,
don't laugh.
This is about preparing for the future.
Stop laughing. Don't laugh.
This is not expenditures. These are investments.
Did you have to do it with the most expensive vase in the background?
There's a difference between investment and expenditures. Investment is...
Here it is. This is the moment.
Not putting the money, not burying the money in the ground like in the parable of the talents.
Bring out the talents.
But making sure that it's not idle, that the church will...
Who is that?
...will enjoy and increase value of these reserves so they can be used for the sake of the purpose of the church. Sacred funds are managed with great care and responsibility and seriousness by the leaders of the church. We believe in inspiration and revelation. The presiding councils of the church are all in there. Of course, we use professional people and staff, and they have great talents and abilities and expertise. But at the end of the day, the main decisions, are made by presiding councils according to the spirit of revelation.
Oh my gosh, you're stupid.
The real wealth of the church is not in its possessions, it's in the church members.
Nice pivot.
Their faithfulness at paying tithes and offerings.
And we're back to the money.
And we're so careful, so very, very careful to make certain that those funds are expended in a way that they would feel good about.
One of the aspects of being wise stewards and of taking care of these sacred resources properly is to diversify.
We're all just along for the ride now.
That phrase, not have all your eggs in one basket. And so we don't do that as a church either, and we wouldn't recommend that anyone else do that.
For hiding $32 billion of stocks in shell companies.
Reserves for a rainy day. And that's exactly what the church does.
The whole rain thing's tapped out, bro. We overdid that with Noah.
The church has a budget, again, from the faithful tithes and offerings of the members of the church for that rainy day that grows to be used.
Mary, get my whip.